Let's see, this is my new setup. It's a multi-camera setup that can be used to record videos at the lathe, or it can be used to do interactive live remote demos. It's possible for one man to run it in recording mode, but for a live interactive demo, there would need to be a technician helping with the camera switching, which happens on a laptop that's over here to my left. I'm looking at you and talking to you through an iPad that is coupled by Bluetooth to these headphones, which have a microphone included in them. They do a certain amount of noise canceling as well, and I'm not sure how that is going to interact with Zoom, but we will find out. This is the view from the camcorder that's mounted to beyond the lathe where a viewer might stand to watch a live demo, and it sees the headstock from the offside, and this is what it might look like to be working here. From that camera, I can also change the focus like that to a wider view. I'm just working a clicker, and I can change it to quite a good close-up view. Now it auto-focuses, so it takes it a moment to settle into its new focus, and it's going to see whatever's in the foreground. But even so, with a view like that, you can see very well what's going to go on at the lathe when I do a little move here. The next available view is the bird's eye view. That's from a camera mounted directly overhead, and this one is not positioned perfectly yet. There's a bit more work to do on that, but this is what it looks like. This allows you to see both hands position, how the tool is being held in the tool rest in a straight up and down plan view. The next view that's available is a bird's eye view, an extreme close-up. If I stop the lathe, you can see the figure in the wood, the flaw that made this a test blank, and I can show you the details of the turning tool. That camera is also mounted directly overhead. Both of those cameras are on an XY apparatus made from drawer slides that allows a certain amount of positioning, but you would not want to move them during a session. You would position them for what you intended to do and leave them there. I think I'm putting out a 2-camera thing, and now a 3-camera thing. One of them is showing my back with all of the apparatus in place. There's the iPad, there's the overhead cameras, to be the overhead bird's eye view with the block of wood in the lathe, tool rest, and it shows a very good view of the hands doing the work, unless the man leans in too far. I can also, from within this setup, share screen and choose to share these photographs. I can share, for example, that photograph, and you are seeing that, and then I can change to the next photograph. That's going to be a video, and the next photograph, and the next photograph. So that is also available in this view. This is the view from the laptop, and this is how the technician would participate in the meeting, and this is how he would appear, except he would be sitting somewhere over here someplace out of the view where he could see the action and switch cameras easily from the laptop keyboard, which is mounted on a swivel on a stand that can be moved around the shop. It's actually on wheels. You wouldn't do that during a show either, I don't think. And now we're back to that view. Now, there's one more view I can show you. Far offside camera, it's actually a phone cam on a tripod, and I mounted it there in order to show the setup. You can see here's the headstock of the lathe, the workpiece, the tool rest, the tailstock. This post here is the lathe switch and chucks and collets, so it's part of the lathe apparatus, and this overhead bar was part of the lighting apparatus. The lighting all had to be rearranged for this video. This pole here, however, is a removable mast that has a fixture on it for the iPad, which can be brought in and out and moved. It's on a drawer slide XY apparatus, and the cameras for the bird's eye, and the extreme overhead close-up, also on an XY apparatus that's made out of drawer slides. So that allows them to be positioned relative to the work at hand. They can be moved along to look in from the end. They can look straight down. They can come over here and look more over this way. Stop the share, and now I'm back where I can speak to you. Now the real question is, can one man work all this during a live demo? I don't think so. I think it requires a technician who would be sitting at the laptop that at the moment is here to my left. Yeah, the setup works. And it's available to members of Lancaster Woodturners and also to members of Susquehanna Woodturners and to anyone else who comes our way and who would like to try it. I will be tech while you do demo or record a show. It's much, much easier and more fruitful to record a show and then to narrate the show live for a meeting and to discuss it afterwards. And then you have a recording that can go on YouTube, and there's a permanent edit, and it's really quite easy to make. Broadcasting a live show is another matter. We haven't yet really tried that with the multiple camera setup and the technician and the demo man, but we will be trying that soon.